Hey man, what's good? What's good? What's good? Just blunt sports, man. Back with another video episode, whatever you want to call it, man. Y'all see what time it is? Fight prediction, fight breakdown to the Tank Davis and Lamont the Reaper Roach fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, Before we get into it, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, share the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, man. Y'all let me know what you think in the comment section. Who you got winning and how, man? How do you see the fight happening? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna enjoy this fight tonight. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna enjoy the fight tonight. I'm a boxing fan. You know, Tank Davis. You know, it's things about him that I have issues with. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm a boxing fan, and he is one of my favorites to watch. You know what I'm saying? Great talent. Um, great talent, man. You know what I'm saying? Great talent. You can't deny the dude talent. Great puncher power. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? He in for a good one. He in for a good one tonight, and I'm gonna tell you how and why. You know what I'm saying? So, but if I ain't shared this already, man, y'all hit that like button, share the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? You know what time it is. That's the cash app and the ticker. You want to show some love, you know what I'm saying, for all the hard work, dedication, and time I put in. I would really, really appreciate it, man. So we're gonna get straight into it, man. Um, right off the bat, man. This fight is gonna be very similar to the Hector Luis Garcia fight. Very similar. You know what I'm saying? Very similar. Um, but I think it's gonna be a lot more offense coming from the opposition of Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get into Lamont Roach things he does well, keys to victories. You know what I'm saying? One thing, things he can do to win this fight, right? So off rip, man. This is for Gervonta Tank Davis and Lamont Roach. Use your jab. You know what I'm saying? Use the jab. The jab is the you know what I'm saying? That's the foundation. You know what I'm saying? That's the foundation of to the offense. You know what I'm saying? To box, offense on boxing, you know what I'm saying? You set up everything with your jab. Um, your jab, yeah, like I said, your jab set up everything, bro. It's the best punch, you know what I'm saying? Uh the most simple punch, but it sets up everything though. You know what I'm saying? It's the foundation. It's the foundation. It's the concrete. You know what I'm saying? So Lamar Roach need to use his jab. Point number two, man. Stay off the ropes, man. You can't be on the ropes with a power puncher. You have to stay off the ropes, man. Don't do what Frank Martin did. You know what I'm saying? And was just laying on the ropes. Stay off the ropes, man. Stay off the ropes. Stay off of the ropes, Lamont Roach. You feel me? Stay off the ropes, man. Don't do that. And I say that to say this: Lamont Roach is better than Frank Martin. He's better than Frank Martin. He's a champion at 130. I had to give him that. He's a champion at 130. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, criticize that. Oh, it was a split decision. He got a split decision win versus the guy Tank Davis stopped in 9 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature, man. So people, they kind of criticize, how he got it or the way how he won the fight. But he's a champion at 130, dog. Frank Martin was not a champion. You know what I'm saying? He has a good to great amateur background. You know what I'm saying? He's more experienced than Frank Martin. You know what I'm saying? He knows what to do in that ring. It was times in the Frank Martin and Tank Davis fight where, you know what I'm saying, they'll tie up and Frank Martin will allow the ref to break them up wherever they was at and they'll get right back to it in that same spot. If he had the experience and the IQ, you know what I'm saying, he would have got behind the referee, right? And went to the middle of the ring so it could start off in the middle of the ring because you was caught up on the ropes. You deal what I'm saying? It's just like the little things, bro, where it comes with experience and IQ. Mont Roach has experience. He's been boxing longer than Frank Martin. He's an overall better fighter than Frank Martin, man. We all seen Frank Martin getting touched up versus Artem. You know what I'm saying? Frank Martin was fooled, dog. He was fooled. Um, and Lamont Roach garners way more respect than Frank Martin. Gervonta Tank Davis did not respect Frank Martin, like as a man or as a boxer. You know what I'm saying? Cause doing this break now, I had to, I rewatched their recent fight, their most recent fight, right? So, I watched the press conference and all that stuff. Uh, bruh, Gervonta Tank Davis and Frank Martin was doing the face off, and Gervonta Davis was like, "Yeah, 3 days you getting stopped. 3 days you getting stopped." He turned at him and looked at him and said it. And then Frank Martin like kind of gave him like a side eye, like you know what I'm saying. Then he was like, "You got it." Man, like scary ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Scary, just scary stuff, man. Just scary. Like stuff like that is, you know what I'm saying, the difference between winning and losing. You ain't got no respect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's different, man. And you can tell by the first couple press conference, the one they had in Brooklyn and the one in DC, that he not on none of that with Lamont Roach because it's a respect there. You know what I'm saying? It's respect. Like he know that. He know. So but yeah, man, that go just stay off the ropes, Lamont. Lamont Roach has a very, very, very solid Philly shell or L guard, whatever you want to call it. Very solid. It's tight. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy to penetrate it. You know what I'm saying? He very tight, very, you know what I'm saying? He be rolling. He be, when in that Philly guard, you know what I'm saying? He be rolling, catching, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing I liked about him. His defense is pretty solid. He has better defense than Frank Martin. He has better defense than Frank Martin. Yes, he do. Yes. Very solid Philly shell, dog. L guard, whatever you want to call it. Very solid. Very solid. Very hard to penetrate. So that's one thing that caught my attention, man. And I really like that. I think that can help him a lot. You know what I'm saying? His defense. Your defense has to be on point versus Gervonta Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? You have to be, on point defensively. Um, Next point, man. Very, very good rear hand uppercut to the body. He dropped his last opponent, McElroy. He dropped his last opponent with that. Very, very sneak. The dude, see, and I give Gervonta Tank Davis credit. He knows what he looking at. When it comes to certain fighters like Shakur Stevenson or Keyshawn Davis, he'll downplay him, you know what I'm saying? Because I think he really views them as threats. I think he views Lamont Roach as a threat, but not as much as them two. So he gonna downplay them and talk, you know what I'm saying, talk crazy about them. But he know what he's looking at. Cause he said in the past he got to fight Shakur Stevenson different. He know what he looking at. He know what he looking at. That dude, he experienced in the ring. You know what I'm saying. He know when he in there with somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, that's just as good as him or that can get him, some good competition. And I think he see that in Lamont Roach. So I say this. He said himself that Lamont Roach got sneaky power, and the dude got sneaky power. He only got 10 knockouts. But that he throwed him he throw him though he cracking low key. Lamar Roach low key kind of cracking. It's crazy because it's like you look at he be like, dang, he only got 10 knockouts, but the dude got some steam. He got some, yeah. He got something that'll make you respect him. I'll put it like that. He got something that'll make you respect him for sure. Um, so he got a very, very good rear hand uppercut that he throws to the body. Very, very, very sneaky, accurate. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of pop on that. Got a lot of pop on it, man. So that's something to keep your eye out on in this fight, man. Especially when they get on the inside. Like I said, it's gonna be similar to the Hector Garcia fight, Gervonta Davis versus Hector Garcia. I think they're gonna be in the middle of the ring. You know what I'm saying? If he can stay off the ropes. You know what I'm saying? He can stay out the ropes. Don't let Tank put all that mental pressure on him and corner him, you know what I'm saying, cut out the ring. He got to find a way to keep it in the middle of the ring. You know what I'm saying? He will have some success if he can keep it in the middle of the ring. So he has a very, very, very good rear hand uppercut to the body, man. I'm telling you, dog. I mean, it's good. Um, Once again, got very sneaky power, but he has a nice lead hand hook, man. He's an orthodox fighter. So his left hand, that hook that he got, it once again he has some sneaky power. He got some pop on that shot. If he catches Tank Davis with that shot, I would love to see how Tank Davis reacts to it. You know what I'm saying? Because Frank Martin wasn't really hitting Tank Davis with nothing that, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna make him be like, oh, let me not, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. And you could just see it. Go back and watch the fight, man. Lamont Roach, he got a little something, bro. He bringing a little something, man. He bringing a little something. So that lead hand hook that he throws, it got some sting on it. And I'm gonna get to Tank Davis, um, and why that lead hand hook can give him some problems. Lamont Roach need to work on his gas tank. Uh, I got some, some keys and some things. This is just everything. My total analysis. You know what I'm saying? So he has to work on his gas tank. But he was throwing his hands a lot though. But in his last fight, McElroy fight, um, the seventh round he gassed out. He was tired as hell. Um, that's one thing we know. We seen Tank Davis fights in the past. If you gas out on him like a Frank Martin, it's not gonna be, you know what I'm saying, it's not gonna be good for you. Because all he gonna get you on the ropes in the corner, and then he just gonna, you know what I'm saying, he gonna let off about 2 or 3 solid shots, man. One of them gonna catch you because you just a standing target at that point. You know what I'm saying? So he has to work on his gas tank. Go look at Lamont Roach versus McElroy, and look at the 7th round. He was gassed out. But that was due to him letting his hands go. So I think he's gonna be a little more educated, a little more smart with what he throws, right? And speaking of what he throws, very, very good punch placement. Very good punch placement. He was catching McElroy on the button with that lead hook, or with his hooks in general. Or that, like I said, that rear hand uppercut to the body was, you know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying? Perfect shots, bro, to the body. Very, very underrated punch placement, bro. Very underrated defense, very underrated punch placement. Very underrated, dog. Lamont Roach is a better fighter than what people trying to give him credit for. You know what I'm saying? And me being a true boxer fan, I can't deny what I see. You know what I'm saying? Very, very solid fighter, man. This is gonna be a better fight than what y'all think. I'm gonna give my prediction on who wins and how at the end, man. But it's gonna be a better fight than y'all think, man. I'm telling you right now. It's gonna be a better fight than y'all think. And it all depends on the Lamont Roach gas tank can hold up. You know what I'm saying? So those were the things I saw from Lamont Roach that can help him win the fight. Keys, you know what I'm saying, that can help him win. And some things that I didn't like as much. You know what I'm saying? But really just that gas tank was something that I saw, and speak about his last fight. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't go back, you know what I'm saying, about 3 fights ago. I look at their most recent fight. You know what I'm saying? So his gas tank was a little questionable in that last fight. But like I said, I was doing him throwing his hands, letting his hands go. So that's it with Lamont Roach. I'm gonna move on to Gervonta Tank Davis, man. Once again, like I said at the beginning of the Lamont Roach analysis, use that jab, man. You know what I'm saying? Use the jab. One thing I noticed with Tank, he doesn't really jab a lot. He doesn't jab a lot. He does not jab a lot. And he does not throw enough combinations. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's gonna be able to 1-2 Lamont Roach your way to victory. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that. I don't see that. I don't see that. But I will say this though. If Lamont Roach get the throwing combinations, Tank Davis to get the throwing combinations. It's just gonna be about who hits who, how, when, and how hard. You know what I'm saying? So Tank Davis has to throw combinations. He's gonna have to throw combinations in this fight, and I think he will end up throwing combinations. And speaking of the combinations, he got to counter Lamont Roach. When Lamont Roach throws his hooks, he's throwing them and he's wide open. I seen a lot of openings in his last fight when he was throwing those hooks, man. He was throwing the hooks. It's a lot of openings, and Tank Davis is a very good counterpuncher, bro. Good to great counterpuncher. You know what I'm saying? Good to great counterpuncher. We done seen him put people out on the counterpunch. You know what I'm saying? We done seen him caught Ryan, Leo Santa Cruz. You know what I'm saying? Several fighters with his counterpunching. So Lamont Roach leaves himself wide open. That's one thing that I noticed. If Tank Davis can get Lamont Roach to get into a firefight, it's gonna favor into Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna favor it because Lamont Roach will fight you. He will fight you. He will let his hands go. So if Tank Davis can get Lamont Roach to do that, I think, you know what I'm saying, in fact, that falls in the favor of Gervonta Tank Davis, man. So counter, Gervonta needs to counter. When Lamont Roach throws his hooks, he leaves himself wide open. Great for counter punch opportunities, man. Um, Feints. Gervonta Davis is one of the best feinters in the game. Has great feints. You know what I'm saying? Great openings off the feints. You know what I'm saying? Feints also can be tied into level changing. Gervonta Davis is very good at level changing. Very good at level changing. That's how he generates all his power. You know what I'm saying? Due to level changing. So he's going down to come up. You know what I'm saying? That's generating a lot of power. That's level changing. You know what I'm saying? Feints and level changing create openings on Lamont Roach. You know what I'm saying? Land accurate power punching. You know what I'm saying? Land accurate power shots. So yeah. So that's that. And then this kind of ties into what I was saying with the getting into a firefight with Lamont Roach, right? And my point that I made about his gas tank. Gervonta Tank Davis need to make Lamont Roach. He need to make Lamont Roach work, make him work, expand a lot of energy by getting him into a firefight. Like I said in his last fight, in the seventh round, he gassed out because he was throwing his hands. If Gervonta Davis can be smart enough and, you know what I'm saying, get Lamont Roach into a firefight to gas himself out, then Tank will have success. You know, he will have success. He will have success, man. So yeah, make Lamont Roach work. Make Lamont Roach work. His gas tank look, like I said several times already, his gas tank looked kind of suspicious in his last fight. So make him work. And then one flaw I saw with Tank Davis in the Frank Martin fight, he left his chin exposed, man. He left his chin straight up in the air. He was straight up. Uh, Frank Martin missed the left counter that he threw when he was in the corner, and both of them missed and looked like Tank Davis' legs buckled. I see people saying Gervonta got caught by that shot. He did not get catched, but he did not get hit on that punch. But if Frank Martin was more accurate, that would have probably dropped Gervonta St. Davis. I'm telling you right now, Gervonta Davis leaves his chin exposed, bro. He leaves his chin in the air. He leaves his chin in the air. And Lamont Roach got very sneaky power, Tank. He has very sneaky power. You know that. You know that. So you need to tuck that chin. You know what I'm saying? But Gervonta leaves his chin exposed and in the air, man. That I seen that in the Frank Martin fight. Frank Martin was able to capitalize because Tank was just too much for him on offense. You know what I'm saying? Just too much for him. That pressure. Um, yeah, but Tank leaves his chin exposed and in the air, man. So that's something Lamont Roach can capitalize off of if he can catch Tank in one of them hooks, boy. That's why I said if they get into a firefight, it's just gonna be about who hits who and when and how hard. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. But my prediction for the fight, the winner and how, I got to go into the card shockingly, man. I think this is gonna be a very good fight, a very entertaining fight. I got it going to. I got Tank Davis. I got Tank Davis stoppage for rounds 10 through 12, or Tank Davis winning on the cards unanimous decision. So either Tank Davis late stoppage rounds 10 through 12. If he doesn't get the stoppage, I got him winning unanimous decision on the cards. But I'm betting on, like, my number, like, if I had to rank them number one, I'm saying Tank is gonna win on the cards, and then number two, the late round stoppage between 10 and 12. Tank Davis with a stoppage. You know what I'm saying? Due to Lamont Roach gassing out, you know what I'm saying, for being in the firefight. You know what I'm saying? So um yeah, that's my prediction. That's what I think. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think, man. Uh yeah, man, like the video, share the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, man, and let's enjoy this fight tonight, man. Um, yeah, y'all be safe out there, enjoy yourselves, and it's good night of boxing, man. It's Blunt, man, and we gone.